Hey folks, Dave here with another review. First and foremost, John, I love you and I miss you, son. Every day. I wish you were here. Alright, I received today the Punch-Counterpunch Amazon exclusive figure. I'll put a link below for y'all. Can purchase them off Amazon. I think he's out of stock temporarily, but they'll get more. But here's the box. And came inside there, and he comes with Prima Power Master or whatever, Prime Master or whatever. And the story behind it: choose your Prime. The Autobots and Decepticons use Prime Masters to wield the incredible powers of the most legendary bots in the universe, the Primes. Prime Masters carry the spark of Prime, allowing them to share a Prime's godlike ability with other bots. So, and there's the back. And it says Punch is an Autobot double agent. He converts into alternate identity Counterpunch to infiltrate the Decepticon ranks. I did order 2 of these, and they only sent me 1 so far. And I don't know when they're going to send me the other one, and it really bites because it's hard to keep money into my account. So, yeah, really wish they would just charge me my 2 instead of having to tell my wife not to spend the 25 bucks we have in the card that's set aside. Because, you know, things happen. But, oh well. But here he is. Nice blue and red car. He comes with instructions. They overcomplicate things, to be honest. So. But here he is. Nice blue and red car. Nice windows. There is a gap there. But I think it might be because of the arm issue that this figure has. Not too sure. I'm going to try it here. A second. But there you go. And no Autobot or Decepticon symbol on the car, which makes sense because he's a double spy. This thing you need is to show what bot you are. And mine already has a slight stress mark issue right there. Now you can see it. It is right there. And underneath it, there you go. You can see his face. Punch his face. And nice little car. And they use some very nice technology. New type of transformation for it. Like the legs are very, very different than anything I've seen. And so is this piece right here. It's very different. But it looks nice. Has nice silver tones. The blue is really nice. They actually painted the back window. So that's, you know, that's way better than they did with a bunch of their stuff. Again, he comes with Prima Prime. Focus. And nothing real spectacular to it. And to be honest, this thing's kind of useless because it doesn't do anything for him. It doesn't, like, I mean, yeah, it can go on this, but just, I don't know, doesn't drive in him or anything. But you can't put it in his, I mean, you can do that, I guess, so, I mean, but, I don't know. I found these things useless. They should have made them into headmasters or target masters or brain masters, something. These things are useless. He does come with this little handpiece, and it's a very nice handpiece. Very nice. Really like the way it looks. But he doesn't become an arm or a leg, so yeah, yeah. And this post doesn't stick out big enough or long enough for it to become a foot. So I don't know. It just seems more like more wasted than anything. Alright, and he comes with 1 gun in yellow plastic. So not that great. Let's go ahead and try to transform this guy. First off, I'm gonna open up these panel pieces. Let's see if I can untap this. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right, I push the thing forward a little bit and it pops up the windows. Now this thing does have an issue where the arms were put upside down, or the ball joints in the arms are put upside down, and it opens up like so. And turn the legs around, 1 and 2. Now this is why they're telling you to turn the joints around. If you look at the arm, this one snaps into place easy, and this one kind of like, see that play? It sometimes doesn't do it, but it's putting a lot of pressure on this joint here, that joint right there. Well, this really isn't anymore, and it's because they put an arm different, the joint different. And there is a video how to change it, but I think they put too much. Let me put this up. They didn't really explain it well, but this point here, you just put that in, put that up, which is different than before. And you close off his legs, and there are his legs. But yeah, this thing doesn't want to, it doesn't align properly. You have to kind of like push it up. See? And if you do it to this one, it takes a little bit better. But it's a real simple fix. Okay, let me separate the arms. And what happened is that it has a ball joint that was placed upside down. So what you do, I already did it to this arm, so I'm going to do it to this arm to show y'all. What you do, you just pop the arm off. Pop off. Whoops. Pops off. And then open this thing up. You can fold it to give you a little bit more space. And as you can tell, it's rounded right here, and it's flat on this side. See it? Flat on this side and rounded on the other. But what it's supposed to be is flat on the top. Okay, which makes it like go to a certain area where this arm would just notch into place. See, simple. Still trying to force the arm and force that joint. And the guy who did the repair said to stick a screwdriver in here and pop it up. But all you really have to do is come to the back and open it. Just stick your finger and push up. Because, see, push up and it's out. All it is a simple little clip. See it? See if I can show it. There you go. See, all it is a simple little clip that's holding it in place. So they are getting cheap with these, putting these things together. And then you just split the body and the thing apart. You come to the joint and you pop it out. Then flip it around so the straight edges to the top. Keep it separate with your fingers. Come in, pop it in, and pop that all back together, and you're done. That's it. See? There you go. Then you come back and you pop his arm back in. And let me finish transformation on this. Actually, flip these arms around, hands around, and you don't really have to open that. It opens it once you start flipping the hand around, and there you go. There you go. And these actually go in an angle. There's a clip here and the little tab there. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, baby, go in your home. Pop this arm back out. There we go. Pop back in. And there's, oh, whoops. Got to do this. Push this in. That's a very, I like how they made the transformation for this guy. I really do, because they used a whole bunch of new stuff there. Come on. Okay. And there he is. And he looks really well. He looks really good, I think. There you go. And that's the official transformation there. Looks okay, but you know, I kind of prefer it like that for some unknown reason. Well, I don't know. Maybe it looks a little bit too long. But that's Punch. Now Counterpunch, it's really difficult to get to him. But before I do, he does have waist articulation. His legs can go up to there. Back to there. Knee bend. Does go forward. Okay, upper arm swivel. Bend at the elbow. And no wrist articulation. And arms are on a ball joint like you saw, and it does spin. And the head does spin around. And so forth. And the head looks really nice. But that blue gets kind of lost. Kind of hard to see. So, but it is a nice head. I always thought that was like an Optimus Prime version of head or something. And to get to Counterpunch, turn this around. Go back up. Go back up. Turn the hands around. Turn the hands around. Lock it. Turn this thing like so. Turn this thing like so. Flip it around. And oh my lord, that was too hard. You can do it like that. And there you go. That's Counterpunch in all his greatness. So a very simple transformation to Counterpunch. Same articulation, arm spin, elbow, waist, head. Legs go up to there. Back to there. He can do. You know, and does bend pretty well. So there it is. His weapons can go into his hands. There's one. There's another. I really wish they would have given us a separate gun like they did with the G1 version. I think it would have made more sense. Kind of has a tendency of, I want to stand there. Would have been nice if they would have given us a different gun. And this thing, I don't know. I thought these things were a joke to begin with, and the joke continues. Can't open that up. You can put this into that hole right there, and it becomes, and it doesn't fit. Well, it doesn't fit. So yeah, does not fit. So that's a waste for the Decepticon side. I'll change his Decepticon symbol back up. Let's try on the Autobot side. And it works for the Autobot side, but it doesn't work for the Decepticon side. So there is that. And then, of course, you know, the Prime Master. And he has belly armor. Rub my belly, rub my belly. But, yeah, he's cool. And you know, and for an exclusive, for being $25, I think it comes out to $27 shipped. If you have Prime, that is. He's worth it. I would have been upset if I had to do repairs like that or so forth. if he was more expensive, but you know, for $27, I can't fault this figure. I mean, the fix was pretty easy, better than having to unpin stuff and stuff, and like some of the other figures from BotCon and so forth. So I mean, it was an easy fix for me. And you don't have to use a screwdriver to unpop it. You just go from the back of it and just pop it back, and it pops right out. You know, let me show you again. Pop it, push up from the back on the blue piece, and he separates. It's that simple. You know, no need to stick a screwdriver into there and scratch up your figure. You just push up and pull back. That's it. But you know, it's simple fix. If anything, I really like the engineering they put into this figure. These legs, even though they're very hollow, I wish they would have put like a panel or something. That whole accordion thing there, it's almost as if they're getting their ideas from third-party companies now. Even this thing, that is different. Yeah, it's pretty dang cool. It is kind of scary how they've gone a little bit cheap. And I mean, it's nice that we were able to separate it, but then it's like they didn't glue anything together. So I mean, Hasbro is getting smarter with age, but you know, they're still taking a lot of shortcuts. But this figure, it's so cool. I recommend anyone to get it. I'm getting two only because I want one in the Autobot mode and one in the Decepticon mode. So there is that. But I like it. You know, articulation is a little bit hindered when that thing's on there, but I mean, it's a cool figure. I like it. That's pretty much about this. Much I can say about this. Buy it off Amazon when it's available. I think you can even pre-order it. I'm not too sure anymore, but I do know they're out of stock temporarily for now. But check it out. I'll put a link down below because sometimes some of these things are hard to find. And yeah, go buy one. You'll be happy with it. The face is a little funky. I wish it was a headmaster, but it still works. It still works. I like it. These things, useless. They're useless. He doesn't become an arm or a leg, so those are useless. And that's it. Go buy one. You'll be happy with it. It's a nice little figure. I like it. Really like it. I really like everything the engineering they really put into this. It's awesome. It's awesome. And for $25 plus shipping and tax, can't beat that. You just can't beat that. Thanks for watching, John. I miss you. Miss you, son. Folks, hug your kids. Tell them you love them. You never know. You never freaking know. And then you never know. Don't have any regrets. Just make sure your kids know you love them. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon, weekend, evening. As always, God bless. Be kind to each other. Bye.